Hi, I'm Michael Bishop, recording engineer and producer with 5-4 Productions.
And I'm Cookie Marenco from Blue Coast Records.
And we're here at The Show in Newport Beach in the Sony room and listening to our mixes on the great Sony system here in DSD.
Oh, DSD is 1-bit recording, 2.8 million parts per second, and to our ears sounds the best.
This is a digital format that is closest to analog in my opinion, and I've embraced it since 1998 and just love recording with it. I've recorded with every analog format there is and every digital format there is, but I prefer to work with DSD. It's always been a great pleasure to be able to share what we hear in a session with the end user, the consumer, because there's just nothing like the excitement on a recording session when great performances are happening and the sound is great. There's that thrill that happens in the control room that I don't think often gets conveyed to the end user, and DSD is removing that one last barrier, because when a consumer can listen to it in the very, very same format that we listen to it in session, they get to experience what we're experiencing.
It's always been a disappointment when at least when I have to listen back to either a CD and sometimes even the SACD. So for me, going back to being able to listen off the file, the same file that we're listening to in the studio, is a remarkable experience.
A small group of us are working on providing this DSD content to the end user as downloads, so that they're able to get the native DSD file right there on their computer. If they play it through a DSD converter at home, they're going to hear it exactly the way that we're hearing it.
Yeah, you can go to downloadsnow.net and get DSD files, and hopefully soon some of your files.
And pretty soon to the 54musicstore.com.
Yeah.
What has changed in the industry that has made DSD a little bit more available, or from your perspective? Is it
bandwidth, number one, and number two, storage capacity, storage cost. Storage cost is quite cost effective now, and the file size is not all that big for DSD. So there are a lot of things that have happened recently that in the last few years that have made this all possible that we couldn't even think of back when we started with all of this.
Right. When we first started releasing DSD downloads, it was a fluke. And it was thanks to our friend Gus Guinness, who has the Super Audio Center and provides us with tools like the Sonoma system to create DSD and make it available in a more professional environment. And releasing the DSD files, the time we did in 2010, we didn't think anybody could actually listen back. And it inspired after that some of the manufacturers to build DSD DACs. They were waiting for the content. It was there. They were just waiting for somebody to start releasing music.
I think we're looking at the beginning of a trend right now with really moving it up to super resolution, which is where we've been living for the past while now.
I like that, super resolution.
Yeah.
I'm going to start incorporating that term. You heard it here first.